Hello, how are you today? Today we're going to build the business. The business means the goals, your goals, and definitely I'm working around my goals also. So we are masterminding around the business. As long as you got the right goals, not just any goals I'm talking about, the goals coming from inside out, not from outside in. The goals you want, the goal inspires you, goals making you happy, something you want. So we are working around as your purpose, whatever your purpose is, as your goals or something you want. And we are trying to build the business here, your personal goals and professional goals. And today I'm going to talk about the most of the time we are living in the senses. Senses means what we can see, smell, taste, touch. These are senses. But if we only know we have higher faculties. So let's start talking about the higher faculties. Let me introduce myself and my mentors first before I start talking about the higher faculties. And my name is Anita Bansal. I'm consultant of thinking into results. My mentors, Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher. Bob Proctor taught this information all around the world, the CEO, the airlines, the insurance companies in more than 60 years. You know why he did? Because he worked, still working. And I'm using this information for myself, and I am working around my goals. It worked for me and it's still working, and I'm still working around my goals. And you can start using this information also. What I have learned, this is what I'm going to share with you. All I'm doing just facilitating these lessons, but I have learned from my mentors, and it can help you also. So let's start talking about the most of the time we are living in the senses. Senses means what we can see. See means there's a five senses. We can see, smell, taste, touch, and whatever we're seeing, that's what we are believing. Only, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, I thought I'm going to sneeze, but it stopped. That's okay. It can happen. And most of the time we are living in the senses. Senses means what we can see, smell, taste, touch, and only if we are aware of there is a higher faculties. Higher faculties, if we can use these higher faculties, we can start to create we can start to work around the goals. Because living on the outside senses, we can think I cannot do it whatever I wanted to do, or something you wanted to create, or something you wanted to build around the business or new business, whatever. Because living in the senses, you can start thinking like that. I cannot do something you wanted to do or have or create, but only if you are aware of it. We have higher faculties. 99% people are not aware of these higher faculties because it's not taught in the university or in the colleges or in the houses, or we study these. And this is what I have learned from my mentors, and I'm trying to use these higher faculties around my goals. But you have to develop these higher faculties. So let's start with what is a higher faculties. Higher faculties are the imagination, the reason, the intuition, the memory, and the will, and there's another one I forgot. So that's okay. The will, imagination, the reason, the intuition, and memory, of course, and perception. Yeah. So using these high faculties, we can start to create, because this is how we create, but we are not aware of it. Once we are aware of it, we can start using these higher faculties and start to create. And example, the will is a focus. If we can sharpen our will, and definitely we are focusing on something we want rather than something we don't want. Or perception, even though sometimes circumstances are not what you want, but we can change our perception and start seeing the way we wanted to see. And we have this control, we can do that. And then imagination, we can start image of the goals we want and the way we want to see the goal are created, and you can start seeing already, and and we can start using these high faculties. And because we are not aware of it, most of the time we're living in the senses and we are just believing, and we start believing, and then we start to think, I cannot do things I wanted to do. But now you know it, you have higher faculties, and you can start using these tools. These are tools we have given free, and because we are not aware of it, we don't really use that often. And once you know it, you can start using these tools more often. The imagination, the will, the perception, these are the main one you can start using around your goals, whatever your goals are. So it's like developing. Actually, you have to develop them. First, you have to understand what is the will, what is the perception, what is the imagination. Imagination is like image of yourself. This is how the mind think in the pictures, in the images. And then will is like a focus. Where you focus, that's what it grows. And the perception is something, even the situation is not very good, but you can change your perception the way you want to see the situation as a positive. And the intuition is, you can develop your intuition. You can read other people's energy, and it's a development. Again, you have to develop your intuition. And the reason is something you have to think as your goals, and then you can start thinking about whatever the reason as your goals, something you're trying to think or trying to create. And yeah, you can start using these high faculties. Memories, we all have a good memory, but if you want to develop it, we can develop it, and using your inner tools. And so hopefully now you're aware of it. We don't have to live in the senses. We can start using these high faculties and these free given tools, and start to develop and start to create whatever we want or have or create and do. And that's all I wanted to share with you, because most of people are not aware of it, and they don't know how to look for something else, or turn up with something they can have help. And now you know you got free tools. You can start using these free tools as your high faculties, and you don't have to live most of the time in the senses. Most of the time we are living in the senses. We start to believe this what is the truth, but only if we know we have higher faculties, and we can start using these higher faculties. Hopefully you're going to start using these free tools you have given. Every human being have these free tools, every human being. And because we are not aware of it, and this is the reason we don't know how. So now you know how, and then you can start using these free tools you have given. And this is what I have learned, this is what I'm sharing with you. And definitely when you start using these free tools, and you are creating already. This is how everything created. Once in the mind, then it comes in the physical. And hopefully you're going to start using your will and perception and imagination. So hopefully, I hope you like the YouTube. If you like the YouTube, please leave your comments. Comments gonna help me to improve. And please subscribe and give thumbs up if you like the YouTube. And your homework is using your will and perception and imagination, your high faculties. As you have given free tools, let's start using these more often. and you can start to create, have, or do around your goals, around your business, whatever your personal goals and profession goals. And if you do need a further help, you can message me and I can help you on the Zoom. Your personal goals and professional goals, thinking into result can help you to achieve your goals. Thank you for watching the YouTube and have a great day. Please start using your higher faculties. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.